This is such a great deck. I'm so glad I was able to get this for my birthday. 88 cards and 340-page book, so it is like having 2 decks in one. It's not new, but it's not old, as you can see, 2019. I haven't heard about it, but I think it's because it's still $50 on Amazon, so still kind of pricey, but I definitely think that this deck is worth it. This is the back of the book. There's 10 categories, as you can see. The first one only has 1 card, and the last 2 only have 7 and 3. So, anyway, some of these are very spiritual to me, like this one, and that one I feel like will be very useful. They're all great. I'm about to show you them after I show you the book. I just noticed that it said that the first edition was May 2019. The second edition was November 2019. So that is interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, so here's the table of contents. And as you can see, the introduction shows you quite a bit. And then there's a layout section. And there's even, like, shows you, like, just with the dolphin cards, I do believe. So right here, you'll see receiving the light through this deck, the Lemurian Starchild in you. When I hear the word Lemurian, I think of, they have these Lemurian quartz crystals, and that's what I think of. Healing. That's what I got the deck for. Oh, I just now seen this. Oh, well, I'm definitely going to have to do that. You see that? Here it is. That's what I was talking about. I thought I misread one of the cards. I'll show you in a moment what I mean. Unless it's on here. It is. I thought it was misspelled and was supposed to say earth and water. Because there's fire and water, earth and air. That's not what it's supposed to say. It's not an air. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some of the cards and pages. This is the category that only has 1 card, and it is Arise. I saw it on top, and I was like, are there some more cards like this? Because the way they had them broke into the 2 sections, at first I was like, is there 2 categories or what? And then I was looking, and the first stack I pulled out, they were all mixed up. So, but the second one wasn't. So anyway, there's the Rise card. And so each card has about, I would say 4 pages, but I didn't realize that before there was this. So there's about 6. Okay, so as you can see, there's meditation, affirmations, healing. And then this is the second one. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to hold the phone and the book at the same time, so I don't have to pull it on my tripod. It's easier for me. So anyway, the second category is white, as you can see. And they are numbered. There's 11 in each one, except for the 3 of the categories. And I'm going to show you a few of them. I wanted to show you something. I'm not going to flip the phone because then it'll mess everything up. So, because it has to be a certain size to be on YouTube. See, some of the cards are turned. So, that may be a little confusing for some people, but anyway. I was wrong. The cards do have about 4 pages. Some of them. This one only has 2. These only have, that one has 3. So the page that I was thinking was part of it, it was for that card, but it's for each category. If you've seen my video on TikTok and that's why you came here, I think I already showed some on the Unity, but that happens to be one of my favorite categories. So just wanted to show you something. This is the card that this is the card that I showed on there. This one looks pretty interesting as well, because many of us are on our spiritual journey and we need healing. This is Cosmic Insight. That one looks pretty interesting. No, I have not actually played with the cards yet. I thought I would do the review first. Getting towards the back of the book, I found this. So, I don't know if there's any other cards that have this, but I found that interesting. That card is the Earth Angel one in the category Death. So I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna scroll through. Yeah, there's more like that. I didn't see those in the other categories. That doesn't mean anything. When I received this deck, I just saw a little spot right here, and that was yesterday. And now I'm seeing a whole crack, and I don't know if I did that or what. But I did notice. I'm going to show you something, but I want to show you this first. All these cards or pages through here, they were bent, almost like on purpose. And then I was like, oh no, they're not. But I wanted to show you there is a glossary. See? And keywords. So if you're having any problems, there you go. And there's the authors. I have a few cards over here that I was showing you earlier, but as you can see the gap? But see, it was only in one of those stacks, and it was like, I think at the end of it. But I put the cards in order by category, as you can see by the colors. And now the gap is here. I tried to bend them back out. It didn't work, but would I still buy these knowing that would happen? Yes. There's not any other decks out there like this, so of course I would still buy it. I'm going to pull a few cards and see what we get, and I'm going to show you. So unfortunately, I did separate the cards into different categories so I could show all the cards to you, and I forgot to do that. So now they're all mixed up. 88 cards are hard to shuffle with my small hands, so I had a hard time. So I got the Last Cloak, Release Old Identities, Magnificence, Realized, and then the Dolphins is, I'll turn this, oh no, that's not a sideways one, it's that one down here. Anyway, Play, It's Okay to Relax, Smile Again, Share Your Flow, and then this one is Flow. And Release Control, Divine Will, and Oceanic Consciousness. Of course, they would put two words together. I can't really say it. And now I'm going to show you the pages. This is the Flow card. Non-attachment, go beyond identity. We can also be a rock when we need to stand our ground at times, but this card invites us to be like water, which can be both at the bottom of the ocean and the clouds in the sky at the same time. The water does not control the flow, it only allows it and rejoices in the many gifts of God. Yes, being a witch, I do believe in God. I was raised in church. Those of you that are wondering. Okay, so that's what that one had. It didn't have, wow, most of them I've seen, well, that's interesting. So I guess that it depends on the card. So a lot of them I've seen had the meditation healing process and the affirmations. So that is interesting. Do remember something when you're trying to figure out the cards when you first get them. Look at the color of the cards. It doesn't have what category it is. So you're going to look at purple and you're going to come find it over here. And the same with the green. It's Journey. So, and it's number 9. So you know it will start at 107. Remember, when you first get this deck, it could be hard to find the cards in the book because they don't, I mean, they all have different categories. So you're like, which 8 is it? So find the color over here or the symbol, because I was thinking it was this one or this one, and it's actually this one. So we're going to look at that symbol and that symbol, and we know what pages they start at, and we know what card number it is. Okay, so there's the Dolphins page. I attune to the dolphins and allow my inner child to laugh and play again. Let's see. You see, this one's got the meditation and affirmations, but I don't see, nope. Like, do I see? Sorry, you guys, I'm just sitting in my bed because it's easier than doing it anywhere else. So I was like, I'm not going to make my bed yet. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Last Cloak. So here's the Last Cloak. It's got meditation, And it has affirmations. This one doesn't have much on the card, so I mean, it's not got much. It's not got many pages. What to say? Okay, I think I've shown you guys enough in the book for sure. I'm going to pull out a few more cards to show you. Not pull them, but I'm just going to show you some cards. I just randomly picked out 3 cards. These are the ones I picked out, so they're beautiful. I wish they weren't so large. I like that they're gold gilded because they don't stick together as well as much. But anyway, that is it. I hope you guys like these cards and you do invest in them. I thought that was the end of the review, but I wanted to show you when I was putting the cards back in, there is not a spot for them. So it's going to be hard to put them in and get them back out because, well, I put the book in first and then I put the cards in. So there's not a spot for them like a lot of decks are. So just a heads up on that. But that's probably my only flaw other than the cards being bent. And, well, of course, if you know me, I don't like very large cards. And I'm thinking that this stuff it could have been my fault and I just didn't notice it, but I'm not for certain.